y'all, it's Rose. Today I'm going to show y'all how to do a Christmas wreath. And it's going to be a little different. It's not going to be a complete pour. What we're going to do is use our fingers for some of it. It's really an easy pour. What you're going to do is you're going to cover your canvas with white, and it's going to be a little bit thinner than usual, your white will. So spread it out on your board, on your canvas. Spread the white out on your canvas, and you want it to really go on your canvas good. Don't miss, don't get any bald spots. I got that new camera going, so let's just hope that it just works good, because my cell phone was just giving me a fit. The last video I did, I had to do it 3 times to get it to work right, and it would stop working like almost at the very end, so I'd have to start all over again. But anyway, so we got this one, and I'm really hoping it works out well. Okay, so I got my canvas covered. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more white, and it's going to be a little thicker, and I'm just going to pour a little bit in the middle, about that much, okay? Let's see. Let it kind of spread out. You want it to spread out in a circle. So I'm going to put a little bit more. Okay. Then the color that I'm using is, let's see if I can even say it, phthalo green. And I use phthalo green, and then I put a little blob of black in it. And then I'm using, I guess this is an aqua. And then I'm going to use my mauve, okay? So let's start with the phthalo green. I'm just going to put little dots, well, like little circles around where the paint is in that circle. You can use that as your guide. Okay. You don't have to be perfect about it. Okay. Then I'm going to take the aqua and kind of put it right beside the phthalo green. Then they can touch. I'm just not going to put them on top of each other. Like I said, this is a really easy one. Kind of made this up. I'm sure there's other people who have done this, but I thought of it last night doing it. Let me get my rag. And I thought this is going to be fun. I like to use my hands as much as I can. Okay, so make sure your hands are nice and clean, and I wouldn't use gloves for this. Okay, so around your canvas you're going to have some green dots that kind of came out from your paint. Kind of just tap them to get them off your canvas, and then just wipe them either on a rag or on your puppy pad or whatever you have, because you want them off. You want kind of a clean canvas. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to pat the wreath. I'm making a wreath, okay? So I'm just going to pat the colors out like you would in the design of a wreath. Okay, so I'm gonna move it out a little bit. I hope this one turns out good because I did one last night, and then right before I went on air I did another one, and it turned out so pretty. Because I want to experiment before I do it, because I don't want to take your time up with a flop. But there's going to be flops anyway. But so see how I'm doing that? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of white and just kind of throw it in there a little bit and just kind of give it a little bit of dimension. Break up that green a little bit. Okay. So we're going to do up. Why my board's shaking. One of my little pegs on the bottom must not be put in. I must have not put it in all the way. Okay, I'm going to turn my board a little bit and just going to go Don't hurry when you do it. Just take your time. It's so relaxing. This is like so relaxing to do. Stick my finger in my paint and add a little bit of white. Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? I hope you did. We have so much to be thankful for. We had a nice one. It was sort of small this year. We didn't really have everybody that I wanted over, but it was nice. I cooked instead of cooking a turkey, I cooked a turkey breast, and it was yummy. And I made some stuffing and mashed potatoes and corn and pumpkin pie. And it was good, and it was a quiet day. I stayed in my sweats all day. Usually we have company, and I don't dress up, but I don't wear my sweats. But yesterday I stayed in my sweats, and it felt so nice not to have to do anything except cook. Okay, I'm going to get a little cup, y'all. And I am going to pour some of this white paint in it so that I have more access to it. Accessibility is key when you're painting. And as you're doing this, if you see like some things you want to correct, you can, because you're kind of controlling your work with your finger, and you can, you know. So I'm going to add a little bit of the phthalo green in areas that it needs a little bit more dark color. I'm going to have to clean up my canvas because the green is just going all over my canvas. See all the little dots? They're pretty easy to clean up. I'm not going to stress it. Of course, you do want to clean it up when you're done doing everything. So yesterday, we figured out that my sweet dog, who's an American Bulldog, is deaf as a doorpost. She's an older dog. We've had her since she's a puppy, but we wondered why she wasn't responding to us or responding to people coming to the door and knocking. Well, we figured out last night she's deaf, and it just broke my heart. I mean, her name is Lulu, and oh my gosh, I just wanted to cry. It's amazing how we get so attached to our pets. Oh, just hate it. But she's so sweet. So sad. And she's been doing this thing at night, every night at 6:30. I don't know how she knows it's 6:30, but it's at 6:30 every night for the last 6 months. She starts barking like crazy. And for no reason. There's absolutely no reason why she should be barking. We've checked everything out, you know. And I'm in nursing. Well, I was. I'm retired now. But, you know, if you've ever worked with the elderly, they can have a thing called sundowning, where their brain does something really weird when the sun goes down. That's why it's called sundowning. It's part of a dementia thing. And I think that's what Lulu's doing. I think that at a certain time, she is having sundowning, and which is all the pieces started coming together yesterday, and it just really got to me. It just really did. Being in nursing, you know, you already have a heart that cares for, you know, the sick, and you just hate anybody or any animal to suffer in any way, shape, or form. And the fact that she's not suffering because she's not in pain or anything, but it just is. Just as sad. Just sad. Anyway, I won't talk about that anymore. Okay, I'm almost done. Can y'all see this? I think it turned out pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit of white in here for some contrast. Right here. But I'm going to spread it a little bit so it won't look so stark white, you know. But then we're going to do something that I love to do. We're going to put berries on it because it's a wreath, our Christmas wreath. But watch this. This is the fun part too. Before we do the berries, what I like to do is I like to take it. Let me see if I can do this better. Just kind of and if y'all don't want to do this, what I'm doing, y'all can do anything you want to do. But I like doing this because I've never seen, you know, just making it round is kind of, to me, kind of boring. So I like to add a little bit of something to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to clean up my canvas because my canvas looks like it's got green freckles all over it. So let me get this paint off my hands. Okay, so I'm going to take my canvas and I'm just going to dot, dot, dot. Just kind of clean it up just a little bit. And you know what? Y'all don't have to watch me do this. I'm going to do this when we're off camera because, well, I'm almost done. Okay, I think I'm almost done anyway. Okay, and I'll clean up the middle when we're off canvas, tape. Okay, so then I'm going to take my torch. Time to torch the old girl. Let's get the bubbles off of her. Okay, so we'll move that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, I'm just going to take, I don't have enough control with that. I'm going to take my stick, and I poured some of that, I think that's mauve, magenta or mauve. I poured some in a cup, and I'm just going to take the back of this, and I'm just going to put my berries. Let's see. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see this on camera or not, because they're so small. You know what? I'm going to try it doing it with my bottle. See, they're coming out so big with the bottle. Let's see something. Yeah, I know what I'll do. I'm going to take this little bottle and squirt some in the little bottle. Maybe it won't come out so big. Okay, let's try that. Well, not a whole lot difference, but it doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm going to turn my canvas. I'm going to fix this right here while I'm over here. I don't like this part. Okay, now I'm going to finish these little berries up and we are done. Hey y'all, thank you so much for showing up today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave me a comment if you need any instructions on anything. And thanks very much, very much. And I'm going to be putting a couple of more videos on this week, so y'all make sure you look me up, okay? Thanks. Bye.